Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here, back with a discussion video, kind of, sort of, not really, an awards season discussion video. That's right guys, it is Oscar weekend. It is going to be Oscar Sunday in a matter of days. Probably by the time I get this video up, it's going to be Oscar Sunday in like 2 days, in all honesty. That's right. It's Oscars. Yes, everybody gets all hyped and pumped, including myself, to see what is going to take home the big awards come Oscar season. I always get excited for it. However, I'm sure many of you are like, I don't give a shit, I'm done with the Oscars, and that's totally fine. I understand you. I'm getting pissed off with them too, quite frankly. And I'm pretty sure in the next year or two, it's going to come to the point where I'm just going to be like, no, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care about the Oscars anymore. But until we get to that point, I will keep watching the Oscars and getting mad and yelling and shit, okay? Anyway, guys, now getting on a serious note, in this video, I am going to be giving you guys my predictions, my absolute final Oscar predictions for what I think is going to win in every single category. Every category I'm going to give you a prediction for. I'm going to let you guys know what I think is going to win. And I'll also let you know for some of the categories, especially the big ones, I'll let you guys know what I want to win, what I personally want to win. Because what I want to win and what I think will win are two different things in some cases. So I'll do that, and hopefully you guys will give me your predictions as well. I'll get this video up a couple days before so you guys have enough time to watch my predictions and everything. Also, guys, real quick, just a quick little... Just to preface this, again, sorry that the videos have been so scarce. I am so incredibly busy. It is Thursday night. I'm literally shooting this video Thursday. Well, now it's Friday morning. It's almost 1 in the morning. I'm shooting this, and yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long week, and it's going to be an even longer week next week. Thank goodness I actually have time to watch the Oscars this Sunday. Like, I'm not busy with a shoot or anything. I know a lot of other my friends who are going to be busy doing, like, being on sets and everything, and thankfully this Sunday I'm not going to be busy. I kept it open at night, at least, but I've got a lot of other things going on. Anyway, you guys don't give a crap about that. Time to talk Oscars, okay? So let's get to it, guys. I literally downloaded a PDF of the nominee list, and I think I'm going to go in order of award importance, the way it's on the sheet. Like, the first category that's on the sheet is Best Picture, so I'm just going to go with that. I would do like the minor categories first and save the big ones for the end for the suspense, but I just want to get right into it, break all the tension. So without further ado, let's get into it. And of course, guys, I don't know if this will be definite, probably not. I'll try to review the show and give you my thoughts on the winners and everything. Maybe I'll just do like a quick 10-minute video or something talking about that on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. And I'll try to get that up to you guys. But yeah, so anyway, but as long as I get my predictions out, I know you guys, that's what you guys care about. Because several of you actually asked me if I'd be doing this, so yes, I am. But anyway, let's get to it. So, Best Picture. We have 8 nominees this year. Thanks for giving us 10 Oscars when you could have given us 10. And personally, everyone's saying it's down to 3 movies. The Big Short, Spotlight, and The Revenant. And I would agree. I would say it's between those 3. Very early on, I said it was between Spotlight, The Revenant, and Mad Max Fury Road. And I still kind of want Mad Max Fury Road to just be the upset winner. In a perfect world, that is what would happen, and Fury Road would win Best Picture, and it would just be groundbreaking for an straight-up action movie with an amazing story to win the Best Picture of the Year award. That's not going to happen. What I think is going to win this year, and I think overall be the big winner in 4 categories, I think, is The Revenant. I think The Revenant is going to take Best Picture. Very early on, everyone was saying the frontrunner was Spotlight, and of the 2, I personally enjoy The Revenant just like a hair more. Like, I really love both movies. The film that I just would love to see win every single category it's in, and there's only 4 categories, is Room. I want to see Room literally sweep everything. That's not going to happen, but I'd love to see that even be the upset winner, because that's my favorite movie of 2015. So I'd love to see Room win for that reason. However, I do think it's going to go to The Revenant. That is the favorite. It's not my choice, but it is still a great movie. I enjoyed that movie. And all the other ones are really good movies. Like Bridge of Spies is great. Fury Road is great. Spotlight is amazing. I have not seen The Big Short in Brooklyn, so it's going to be the same for every category. Sorry, I have not seen them. Usually there's always 2 Best Picture nominees I never get to see before the Oscars come out. Sorry about that, guys. And then The Martian, I feel, doesn't deserve to be there at all. I honestly think that Straight Outta Compton or let me think. There were several other films I felt could have totally taken that spot over The Martian, for sure. Hateful Eight. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, but I enjoyed The Martian. I did. Carol, Creed. I'm just looking at a list right now. Sicario. Any one of those movies could have taken The Martian spot. I have nothing against The Martian. It was a good movie. I gave it a good score. But I think it's Best Picture of the Year worthy. No. But what are you going to do? Anyway, moving on. Let's get into the acting categories, because I honestly think this is the one year where all the acting categories are predictable as hell. Like, there's a clear front runner in every single one of them, except for supporting actress. That's the only one I'm not sure of. But everyone else, I'm pretty sure, because they've all won the other award, the big category, the other awards, consideration and everything. So I think the obvious one is Leonardo DiCaprio will finally win his Oscar for The Revenant. That is who I want to win. Out of all of those guys, I think he gave the best performance, sincerely, out of all of them. The only other person I thought came close to DiCaprio was Michael Fassbender, but other than that, Eddie Redmayne was good too in The Danish Girl, but DiCaprio, it's his time, and it's an amazing performance. So I think it's the best of all those nominated by far. I haven't seen Cranston and Trumbo, but definitely the best of all the ones that I've seen nominated. So anyway, moving on. Actress, I think that's obvious, and I think all the people will finally be appeased that DiCaprio will finally have won his Oscar, so they'll stop with the memes. So moving on, actress in a leading role. I think this is also we have a clear front runner, and I'm so glad that this is a lock. I can confidently say this is a lock. Brie Larson is going to win for Room. Okay, period. There's no one I think can even come close. The only one is maybe Cate Blanchett, but she's already won A, and B, Brie Larson has the momentum. Room has the speed and the momentum for that performance. It was the best performance I've seen from an actress all year last year, and probably one of the best performances in general of last year, so it's going to win. I'm so glad that my favorite movie of 2015 will at least win something. So thank you, Oscars, for that, at least, sort of. I have not seen 45 Years or Brooklyn, as I've said, so I can't comment on those. Jennifer Lawrence is okay. She was good. Actor in a supporting role, I'm still pissed that Jacob Tremblay was snubbed. But what are you going to do? Also, getting back to lead actor, what's his face? Michael B. Jordan was snubbed for Veil Station. Creed. I would have taken Matt Damon right off there and put Michael B. Jordan, because no. Sorry, The Martian, but whatever. Actor in a supporting role, I think this is another obvious one. Very predictable. Sylvester Stallone for Creed. The only person who I think comes even close is Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, who was my other pick, but Stallone gave the best performance out of all those. I haven't seen The Big Short again, so I can't comment on Christian Bale. Jacob Tremblay. Even freaking Michael Angarano in the Stanford Prison Experiment. But whatever, I'm not here to talk about what I'm pissed didn't get nominated. That's long overdue. Stallone will win, though. Stallone will win. He will get a standing ovation for his when he walks up on stage. Who's going to be presenting that? Patricia Arquette's going to be presenting that because she won Best Supporting Actress last year. She will say, and the Oscar goes to Sylvester Stallone. It's obvious. Actress in a supporting role. This is the one category I'm not sure of. But for me, it's between Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl. Everyone's saying she's going to win, but I actually think Kate Winslet is going to win for Steve Jobs, and I know she's won before, so that might be the determining factor. Maybe they will give it Alicia Vikander. Personally, I'd love to see. Yeah, I'd love to see Vikander take it because I wanted her nominated for Ex Machina. She was great in The Danish Girl, don't get me wrong, but Ex Machina, man, I just love that movie. But I wouldn't be upset if Kate Winslet won either. I don't really care about that. There was no supporting actress who blew me away. Rooney Mara was great, though. She was. But she's not supporting, which just screw you, Oscars. Okay. So yeah, everyone that I've been saying so far, guys, these are all the people I want to win as well. I'll let you guys know if there's one I think I want to win that I don't think will win. But best animated feature, moving on. I really think that this is we have a clear winner here. I think there's only one other film that could maybe sneak in there. Academy could have a change of heart and give it to this movie, but I don't think it's going to be that case. Inside Out, I think, is going to win, and I think it rightfully deserves to win. That is the best animated movie I saw last year. I did see Anomalisa. I did see it. I did watch it. I did enjoy the movie. I need to rewatch Anomalisa, though. It's one of those movies you can't watch once and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I loved it. I love what they did with it. You really got to analyze that movie and watch it a lot. So I can't say I want that to win, because so far I love Inside Out more. That was my second favorite movie of last year, so I want Inside Out to win, and I think that's what will win. Cinematography is a no-brainer, okay? It's going to The Revenant. Emmanuel Lubezki will three-peat for the third year in a row. Gravity, Birdman, The Revenant. I almost forgot when he won for last year. He's gonna win. It's out. I don't think anything's gonna come close because of the way that movie was shot. The only movie that I think could maybe upset it is Sicario, which just Deakins, man, he needs to win one. Come on. I'm sorry. I love Lubezki. Don't get me wrong, but the guy's got to win something, man. He hasn't won anything yet. The Hateful Eight had gorgeous, and so did Mad Max. That is a stacked category, actually, but the one I want to win is actually The Revenant. I would love to see The Revenant win. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Deakins take it for Sicario because he's never won. But I think the film that was shot the best. I think the one-take bear fight sequence alone is enough to give that movie the win because it's beautiful. Costume design. I'm not really sure about this one. I thought between Cinderella or The Danish Girl. I think Cinderella is going to win, but I don't really know. That's not a category. That's not a big category I'm really pumped for, so I really don't know who's going to win that. Maybe Carol, Mad Max, Revenant. I'm going to say Cinderella. Would I want to win? I don't know, Mad Max, because why not? It's freaking Mad Max. Directing. Here we go. I feel that if he wins again, I'll be okay with it. I think Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu will win again for The Revenant. I do. And I'll be fine with that. I have no problem with that. I think he did an amazing job directing that movie, honestly. I personally, who I want to win, I would love to have George Miller win for Mad Max Fury Road, because The Revenant's going to win Best Picture, DiCaprio's going to win, Lubezki's going to win. I think that of his two directed films, Birdman is a better directed movie than The Revenant because of how much extra skill that movie required in terms of how it was shot, blocking actors and everything. That's why I feel he deserved to win for Birdman. The Revenant, don't get me wrong, is an amazingly directed film, especially with the conditions they had to deal with and just his decision to shoot with natural light and everything. These are all choices that I really admire and respect from Inarritu, and I wouldn't be upset to see him win again. But George Miller, man, I don't think has ever been nominated. Fury Road is a non-stop thrill ride. The guy is in his 70s, and he still made the best action film of the year, topping the Avengers and all those other big sci-fi movies, blockbusters, action blockbusters, Terminator, all of them, okay? That's reason enough, I think, George Miller should win. So I want Miller to win, but I think Inarritu will win. Will I be upset if Inarritu wins? No, because he did a great job. But Miller. Documentary feature. I've only seen one of these movies, and this is the one I think will win, and this is the one I think should win as well, because I've only seen one of them, and that is Amy. I think Amy is going to win, and if that's the case, then A24 man is on a hot streak, because Brie Larson will win for Room, Amy will win for Doc Feature. If Ex Machina wins Best Script, they're on a roll then, man. I'm so happy that they've gotten all those nominations. The only film I think that could beat Amy is Cartel Land, which I'm hearing so many good things about, but I think Amy is going to win, and Amy is an incredible documentary, so I think that should win. Documentary short subject, I've never heard of any of these. I'm sorry I haven't seen them, so I just picked The Last Day of Freedom. I literally have no idea who's going to win that. So let's move on. Live action short film, I think is going to go, again, no idea. So I picked Day One. I have no clue. Animated short film. The only one I've seen is Sanjay's Super Team, which I did enjoy, but I randomly went with World of Tomorrow. I don't think they'd give it to Sanjay's Super Team. So I went with World of Tomorrow for that. I just want to get those categories out of the way because I have no idea who's going to win them, and those are categories I haven't seen hardly anything from, so it's okay. Moving on to film editing, I think that's tough because I feel that Star Wars probably isn't going to win anything except one other category, which I'll get to. So I'd love to see Star Wars win that because the editing of that movie was fantastic. That is probably the best edited movie of all those, in my opinion. However, what I think is going to win is Mad Max Fury Road. The only one that I think could maybe come close is Spotlight, but I doubt it. I really think it's going to go to Fury Road. I don't think The Revenant should win because I think The Revenant is too long. They could have chopped off like 10 minutes from that movie, so I would be upset if The Revenant won. But if Fury Road wins, that's what I'm predicting, and I'll be happy with that because the pacing in Fury Road was incredible. However, in Star Wars, in my opinion, that film, the way it was cut together, pacing is through the roof, in my opinion. Action, excitement, thrills, suspense throughout the entire thing, and it literally just kept getting better and better, and that's why I would say Star Wars deserves it. However, Fury Road is a tightly wound together action extravaganza, so I'm totally fine with that winning. So Fury Road gets it in my opinion, and I'm totally good with that. Foreign language film is going to go to Son of Saul. That's it. I've never heard of the other. I've heard of Mustang. But that's it. That's the only other one I've heard has been getting buzz as well. It's definitely going to go to Son of Saul. I have not seen any of them, though. Really bummed that, what's its face? Jonas Carpignano's film didn't get nominated. I'm forgetting the name right now. I can't remember the name of that movie for the life of me. Mediterranean, there we go. Had to look it up. Yeah, so I'm bummed that didn't get nominated because that was the only foreign language film I saw last year. And the other foreign language film I saw last year was, I just watched it last night actually, Victoria. But I don't think that was, like, in terms of story, I don't think it was great. That was shot in one take though, which was, whoa, it's amazing. Anyway, moving on, makeup and hairstyling, I picked Mad Max Fury Road. The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out a Window and Disappeared, never heard of it. Watch that win, but I'm picking Fury Road for makeup and hairstyling. Original score, that's a tough category of it. That's probably the hardest category. I know it's going to win. I think Ennio Morricone will win for The Hateful Eight. Everyone's saying he's going to win. I think he deserves to win because that score is incredible. But that category is so tough because I love all those scores. The one I love the most is probably Bridge of Spies, Thomas Newman, because Thomas Newman is my favorite composer, and he has never won. So personally, I'd love to see him win, even though it's going to go to Ennio Morricone, which is fine because the score is great for that movie. Even John Williams' for The Force Awakens, that was great. And then Johan Johansson killed it with Sicario, so it's going to be tough, but we'll see. Let's push on. Original song, I literally don't care about any of these songs. I've never heard of any of them. No See You Again, so I don't care. I picked Till It Happens to You from The Hunting Ground, which Lady Gaga sung, I believe. I think she's going to win that. I literally don't care about that category, though, because I haven't seen any of them. A lot of people are saying if Writings on the Wall wins, they're going to be pissed, so we'll see. I haven't seen any of those movies except 50 Shades of Grey, admittedly. Production design, I think is going to go to Mad Max Fury Road. I would also want that to win. The only other one maybe Bridge of Spies, but yeah, production design. The production design was amazing in Fury Road. The Danish Girl had good production design too, though. Going on the sound, editing, and mixing, I literally just picked Fury Road for both of them because I want Fury Road to sweep the technical categories. I don't know what sound editing is. I understand what sound editing is. I still to this day do not know what sound mixing is. I always get them mixed up. But sound editing, I have a better idea of what that is. I would say Sicario could. You know what? I'm gonna change. Yeah, I'm gonna change it right now. Why not? I'm picking Sicario to win sound editing. Even though I originally picked Fury Road, but that's all good. Yeah, it's okay. So I picked Sicario for sound editing and sound mixing. I picked Fury Road. Go have it. Have at you. Visual effects, I think is going to go to Star Wars, and I think Star Wars does deserve to win. The Revenant had amazing effects with the bear and everything, but that was just that one sequence, really. And I'm sure there were other moments where they added things in post. But Force Awakens has gorgeous visual effects, so I think that should win. Fury Road had good, but Fury Road I think relied more on practical effects than visual effects, which is why, and I know Star Wars did too, but there's clearly more CGI in Star Wars, not that it's bad, than Fury Road, which is why I feel Star Wars should win that over Fury Road. But yes, that's why I'm rooting for Star Wars for that. And then finally, the screenplay categories I think are pretty obvious. I think The Big Short is going to win adapted screenplay. I would love Room to win. It's probably not going to win. It's going to go to The Big Short. Why? Because why not? The only other upset I could see in that category is The Martian, but I don't think that has the best script of that in that category. So I'd love Room, but Big Short's going to win. And finally, original screenplay. I think Spotlight is going to win that. Yeah, I think Spotlight's going to take it. The only one I think that could maybe take it from Spotlight, Bridge of Spies or Inside Out, maybe. But I think Spotlight is going to win because I think Spotlight is still the front runner for Best Picture, but I think it's going to go to The Revenant, as I said. So there you have it, guys. Those are my predictions. Again, just recapping, I think The Revenant is going to sweep everything with 4 in all the big categories: Best Picture, Actor, Director, and Cinematography. And if Inarritu wins again, I'll be fine with that. I mean, I know he just won for Birdman, but he did an amazing job, no doubt. The acting categories are so self-explanatory, that's all obvious. I think Amy will win for Doc, Best Doc. I think Fury Road's going to win a lot of the technical categories, and I think it deserves to win all those categories. So there you have it, guys. Those are my predictions for the Oscars. I know, a lot of predictions, a lot of categories. That's what I think is going to win. I am looking forward to hearing what you guys are thinking is going to win. Sorry this video ran late. Had a lot of predictions to give. But yeah, I'm really curious to know what you guys are thinking is going to win. What do you think is going to take home the big gold statues? What are you looking forward to with the show? If any of you are even remotely excited for the Oscars anymore, let me know what you think. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy my predictions. Agree with me, disagree with me down below. Let me know. And I'll watch the Oscars Sunday. Hopefully get a review to you guys. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy Oscar Sunday. Enjoy Oscar weekend, guys. Leave your predictions down below. Sorry for the crappy webcam quality. Yeah. I thank you as always for watching, guys. Thank you for always staying with me and being patient when I'm busy and not able to get videos up right away. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.